I'm Noha Utabi, and I'm working here in TaxFBA as a VAT tax consultant. I'm from the team of the VAT team, and we are responsible about the VAT registration and the declaration for the online handler via Amazon, Real, eBay, Shopify, websites, different websites, and Zalando also we are working it. So Alibaba too. So for us, we're working with different kind of online handlers, and we are handling them all. I have been working here with TaxFBA for more than a year, about a year and 2 months or almost, and it's really perfect here. The most thing I love in my job is that we are having a perfect team here, and because we are international team mostly for the VAT team, who can speak different languages, and by this we can provide our services in the best way to support different clients from all over the world, which is also supported by the mother language for every client. We have Chinese team, we have from Korea, Spain, Arabic too, Urdu, of course the German team too, so for us we can better communicate with our client in the best language that they can understand. I'm responsible about contacting the clients from the first call and explaining to them how the registration process is needed and what's required from every client after I understand the situation, because for us every situation is different from one client to another, and it's a challenge by itself because we have to fulfill the requirements of every client in a way that we can avoid any penalty that can come to him from the tax office, and work as a bridge between him as an international client who is not aware of the tax law in Germany and about the tax office, so we can avoid any misunderstanding between both and reach to the best kind of communication and the relationship between both the client and the tax office. And then I explain to the client what is required from him and what is his obligation towards the German tax authorities here, so he can better understand. And then after that we start in the registration process, and based on that we start after that in the filings of his VAT returns, whether it's monthly, yearly, and quarterly. And after that we are responsible about also providing his annual declaration at the end of the year. The most challenging or mostly repeated mistake is the effective date, which is, by another word, the real effective date for the client, or the first date he started his selling here in Germany. Because for the client, sometimes he understands that his effective date is that the date he started his registration in Germany, but not the date that he started his sales here in Germany, or activated his PAN-EU program, or have the German warehouse, or breached the German threshold, which is 100,000 euros. So for the client, sometimes they are not able to link between both. So sometimes the client already starts selling from 2016 or 17, and then he's registering in 2020. So by law, he is obliged to backdating all these filings from 2016 and pay already these VAT returns for these sales. So for him, it's just a bit confusing because sometimes the amount is huge. And then he starts facing penalties with the tax office, and that can reach to blocking his Amazon account and chasing him by court in his Heimatland, home. We are trying to investigate as much as possible with the data that we have received from the client, so that before we submit this to the tax office, we make the client aware of everything. And if he confirms about that, then we proceed in this directly, submitting the data with the real effective date. Because for us also as a tax consultant agent here, we also care about our reputation and the trust of the tax office with us. That's why we have to always make sure that we are submitting the right data. Because at the end, we are the one in the face. So if there is something submitted wrong, then we are the one in charge of it, since the client already make a power of attorney to us. So as much as possible, we are trying to investigate in everything that we receive from the client and make him aware of all the consequences. And if he confirms, then we proceed directly in the registration process. We are reachable for all clients all over the world. And from my side, I'm handling clients from Italy, USA, and Bulgaria, and UK, and from all over the world as part of mostly the English-speaking countries. And we are reachable through Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and also our YouTube channel and our website, of course.
Perfect.